Welcome. You with the nasty pastor, and I'm back with another chapter. Read from the fall of America. You know, I've been sitting back, just paying attention to the world for decades. I mean, paying attention to the world for decades. And, it's a lot in the newspaper. First, I want to say this to you. Don't think I waste my time in the obituaries trying to figure out who done been caught for drugs or who done been locked up for shooting for anything. Don't think I waste a lot of my time in that. You understand what I'm saying? I spend a lot of time in politics. I spend a lot of time in world news. There's a lot that I know about what goes on across seas. Some of it I'm a little confused because America does not give you the best understanding of who is against who. You understand what I'm saying? So you really have to be familiar with the names, like ISIS, Damascus is a biblical country, is a biblical land across seas, in the Middle East. So, you have to really pay attention to the things that's going on in the world. And yes, our Holy Bible tells you events and tells you places, but they can be wrong. You understand what I'm saying? They can be wrong. They try to name America Babylon. They try to say New York is Babylon. You understand what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Any city or any country that allows you to do anything that was done back before Christ, they claim that's Babylon. Every city, every state, you get me? And let me re-say this to you again. Every state have a city or a county that's a Babylon. You get me? Man is tainted. Man is corrupt. So you get a police chief that's corrupt. What are you going to do? Take a blind eye to it all. You get a governor, a mayor, a senator that's corrupt. What they going to do? Give you the green light to do whatever, right? 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 Okay, I rest my case. You know what I mean? Man is tainted. So once you understand the fruits that been given to you from birth until you're 18 or till you're 15 years old, you better understand it. Man is tainted. It tells you right there in that Holy Bible. It tells you how tainted man is. You feel me? Man do everything for a gain. You understand me? A gain. And I don't fault it, because my gain is to get to heaven. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna get to know Jesus. I'm gonna get to know these scriptures. I'm gonna get my life in the right path. You understand what I'm saying? That's my gain. You get it? Anywho, look, enough with this long intro. You with the nasty pastor, and as I said, it's another read from the fall of America. Let's dive in. And yeah, let's dive in. We might can get this over. We might can get this over on this read for real, because it's no more than 4 pages. So let's dive in. Let's get some nourishment. If we think that there is a God of mercy, and there is one, should we not think that he will sympathize with the poor black slave to receive justice from his master? Now think about that. Think about that. If you go into my Ramsey read of this week, you're seeing this now is Friday. You got what I'm saying? If you're seeing this on the release date, it's Friday. If you go look for Monday, you feel what I'm saying? The Ramsey read of Monday, I just explained to you how sympathetic the demiurge is. What did the demiurge really do to Satan? Not much or nothing, right? Not isolated Satan, right? And then gave him companions, right? I rest my case. Come on. Even Elijah Muhammad just said it. And I've explained to you, there are some things that I'm going to agree with, and there are some things I'm not going to agree with. You understand what I'm saying? Let's dive back in. The black slave helped to make America rich. Will Allah, God, be silent forever? Being the God of righteousness and justice, would he not take to himself the work of aiding the poor black people against their evil oppressors? Well, let me say this to you, because I'm a Kimite. You feel me? And I'm not going to sit right here and not tell myself that karma not real, because I've ate karma. You feel me? I've ate karma. I've done things that karma has came back on me for. You get what I'm saying? So I know it's real. You get it? I know for a fact it's real. So what I'm going to say to you is this right here. You know what I mean? What we did to the Jews, what we did to almost every culture upon this rock, inside of this world, before we lost our rule, our power, our control of Africa, you get me? Of Africa, yeah, we paid for it through slavery, and we're still paying for it now, because there are powers that be. There's a certain length they want a black person to go as a community. You get me? You may get one inside there, but you're not gonna bring the whole black community inside there. You get me? Because see, that's when the scaredness come in them. One, they know we intelligent. Two, they know we thirsty. You get me? Those two things is a recipe to win. Being thirsty and being intelligent. You understand? You gonna win. You're gonna win. And as a community, we will win. But the thing about that, people are thirsty for different things. And as long as you stay on drugs, then you're never gonna be thirsty for the right things. You get me? You're thirsty in the moment. You're thirsty in the craving. You're not thirsty for a successful generational wealth to flow through your, you get me? To flow through your community. You're not, you get what I'm saying? And I say your community because people of wealth is going to look out for their community. They're not just going to look out for their family. Their family is looked at as their community. You understand what I'm saying? You really getting what I'm saying? Them people have block parties. Them people have charity days. Them people do a lot in these 1% communities, in these communities of real wealth. They do a lot for the community, for real, honestly speaking. You got what I'm saying? Their neighbor may be a mile away, but they know each other. I'm talking about know each other. Not no friendly, hello, not no friendly, you know what I mean? Hey, I saw your daughter. Do you need me to pick your daughter up? You understand what I'm saying? They at each other barbecue. You understand what I'm saying? They out doing fishing trips. The women, they doing sewing trips, reading books together and all that stuff. You get me? That's how the real wealth communicate with each other, deal with each other. But let's go and get back into this read. America wants everyone to help her bemoan all of her setbacks, but when she causes others to fall, breaks up the countries of other people and destroys their independence and freedom, she laughs and prides herself as doing a great thing. She puts her feet upon their economic neck and destroys their independence as a nation. I can't, look, let me say this, minister, you get me? And I'm going to say this to the whole Islam, Muslim faith community, family, however you want to call it, however you want to do this. What have these other countries done to America? Come on now. Y'all put bombs in our country. You get me? Y'all been doing terrorist acts since terrorist acts has been publicized in our country. To hijack our planes and run them into some towers to kill more people. Come on now. To take a truck and roll it up to the World Tower building a long time ago, downtown New York, and try to blow the bottom of the building up so it'll fall. You understand what I'm saying? See, the planes was the second attempt. The first attempt was when they had that truck with the bombs in there. You get me? With the bombs in there. And it blew up, but ain't nothing really happened. I rest my case. You get me? For some reason, there was something about the World Trade Center that was supposed to turn the economic system down of America, and it never did. It never threw it down. You get me? Never did. So I say this to you once again, you know what I mean? Read with understanding. Process it the right way. You get me? Because I love everything America has done. I don't like the fact that Big Brother is active. I don't like that fact. You understand what I'm saying? I really don't. You get me? They can pry into your home. They can pry into your life without having a warrant or a reason. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like that, but I understand it because we have foreigners living in our country against our country. All this now returns to America. The little nations are now awake. They had looked for true friendship from America, but instead, America deceived them. Again, I repeat the Bible prophecy, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. You get it? You get it now. That's karma. You go out here and do some crud to somebody, crud gonna come back. You go out here and you produce a good deed for somebody, believe me, that good deed come right back to you. Come right back to you. There is no friend for America. Also, it is written in the Bible, in the day of thy fall, none shall help thee. You get me? None shall help you. Let's get off the country. You get me? Let's get off the country and let's get into an individual. When you're out here messing over people left and right, when you really at your bottom, at your lowest, can't nobody help you, can it? Don't nobody want to help you. Come on now, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. Don't nobody want to do nothing for you, right? Because see, the list of people you know, you went through a list of people shitting on them, stealing from them, lying to them, owing them. You understand what I'm saying? And now you're at your wit's end. I mean, it could be just a penny you need to save your physical life, and you ain't even gonna get a penny from the people you know. You understand me? You may get it from a stranger, but you ain't gonna get it from the people you know. And I'm gonna elaborate on something my mom used to tell me, and I never understood it until I was married. You get what I'm saying? And honestly, I probably wasn't married yet. This was probably a little bit before I was married when me and my mom talked about that. And like my mom said, you know, people go around other people and tell the same story to a new ear. Come on, man. Because see, the old ears, they don't already listen to your BS and know you're the one with the issue for real, for real. You get me? Watch people that's always moving from friendship to friendship to friendship to friendship. Watch those people. You understand what I'm saying? Watch them. Because if they're against you, believe what I tell you, they're sitting there telling lies to new faces, to new ears. You understand what I'm saying? About you. I've been there, been through it. I ain't never did it to nobody, but I've been through it. You understand what I'm saying? So I say this to you once again, you know what I mean? Know your environment, know the people you got around you, and keep the BS to a minimum. You feel what I'm saying? Keep it to a minimum. Because people are vindictive. They're very vindictive. Very. Look, you've been with the nasty pastor, and I gotta say, it's been real education. Yeah, you knew about karma. You understood karma. You got what I'm saying? You get it? It's a lot we went over you should have already known. If you didn't know it, now you know it. Look, you've been with the nasty pastor. I'm out, and I love you.